Right.
Oh, she works for President. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Oh, genius.
Right, okay, so
right.
the first one. The first one, so you've got a guy coming towards you. Right, it's
Yeah.
the first one. So it's the weekest one out of them.
Yeah, it's the weakest one out of the guys. So
Cool.
you're going to be the
Like this.
main character.
So I'll be George.
Yeah, you're George. So the guy then comes up.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Actually-
I'm sort of what I've done so far is that I've just had a flashback about my time in the army.
Right.
And the need to fight hasn't been there for a while, if you know what I mean. He hasn't had to fight anyone, so he's just sort of just trying to remember what the hell to do, and then bam, this guy's coming towards him. So I think
For that, why don't you have sort of like, you just be stood there, and you just sort of like, got your shoulders hunched forward, and your body's just sort of like, there kind of. Just sort of like, you know, you're ready and you're making like an aggressive stance, but you're not sort of like looking up. So then the guy comes up and he's just sort of like that, and then he throws the punch, and then you just sort of react.
yeah.
Because there, like, if I'm just sort of like stood here, and you like throw a punch like half speed, just like a blast and hit the stomach,
Yeah.
and do it like that.
Okay. Alright then.
Because then you could do it so like, throws, gets hit in the stomach, and then from here, instead of doing like a full twist round, because that's gonna be awkward with the camera, you can have it where like, if you're being George again,
Yeah.
so then sort of like, I throw a punch, you block,
Yeah.
punch to the stomach, recon, and from here, elbow to the side of the head,
Yeah.
and then you back off.
Yeah. Okay. So I back off and I'm sort of back again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
So if like on that you back off and you just sort of like stand to one side and you're like, and then like walk towards the guy so you're getting more aggressive, and then just sort of as a wild thing, okay, now he's going to hit me. He comes in with a haymaker, and then you block it.
And
then you keep.
And then you get. Hang on. What's the? Do you push with this arm? Don't you?
Yeah, I push
when
with this
when
arm.
I grab you.
Yeah.
Bang.
So it's just sort of like from here. You've done the. So you're just stood there. Well, I'll swim over.
Yeah.
And from here, you throw the punch. You
Yeah.
block.
Bang.
Stomach. Yeah. I smack him in the elbow.
Bang.
You take a few steps back, and then you can walk in. You just sort of like get ready to come and kill. And then on this, wild haymaker.
Bang.
Block.
Bang.
Smack.
Yeah.
And down he goes.
All right then.
That's the idea.
Right. So, okay. All right then. Next one. What's that one?
Next one is the guy with the karamba.
The cram bit.
Karamba.
Yeah.
Actually, need to tighten this up. Hold on. Prop maintenance in progress. I'm definitely going to get some Loctite on these things. Oh,
It's helpful that, isn't it?
that's a little credit card thing. Does wonders.
Cool. There's some scissors in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have like bands
Band in the background. I don't really matter.
Oh.
Makes it a bit more exciting.
So for the karambit one,
Karambit, can you just explain what that is?
the karambit, it's a little blade that it mimics a claw, and it has a ring that goes around your finger,
Yeah.
and there's the handle which follows the contour of your hand.
Yeah.
So you hold it a bit like this. So you have a ring, and then the handle is curved in your hand, and then there's a curved blade that comes out.
So there's sort of an underneath, sort of like a.
Yeah, the
Use
idea
the
is that
bottom.
from here you use it for stabbing and puncturing, and also like if you throw a punch, because it's a claw, it's a controlling weapon, so you can stand there like that and put the it looks.
The blade.
We're going to imagine the little finger in
Yeah,
the karambit. So
yeah.
the idea is that you can do that.
Yeah.
And from here,
Yeah.
I've now got your arm. You can't do anything with it, and then I can go to work on your
Okay.
fingers. And also you can, if you get hold of it, you can hold it with the ring finger, and then flick the blade, underneath, and actually flick it out the top, and then recoil it back in.
Oh wow. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
If you get if you can do it with a pair of scissors, the sort of movements.
Oh, because
So
the
it's
ring.
that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So
the
the cross
karambit
bit. Yeah.
So the karambit guy.
Is that the one where I flip it and go against his neck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like so. The karambit one first throw, he throws a punch, and you. In fact,
Oh,
that
do
as
it.
well. Do like if you do everything where you just sort of like there and you're slumped as if you're not really paying attention.
Yeah.
So for this one, bend sort of like at was it the body?
So like that?
Yeah. So but try and keep your arms sort of like so just
Yeah.
as if you're not even really paying attention. So the first one comes out and then the jabs. Second one comes out with a knife and he's going for where your head was. So,
That's the one where I duck under.
So what you need to do is for this one, when when the first punch is thrown, just bob back like that, and then when the knife comes up, just swing underneath
Yeah.
and going for the shoulder.
Yeah.
So first punch, so just stand there sort of like slump. First punch goes in, you go. Second punch straight on, and then here.
Do I just? Is that where I go for that? Yeah.
And then
Against the wall.
use. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna quickly do it against me. So just sort of like left jab.
Like that.
Right.
And then sort of do
And
that.
here he goes under, and then you use your right leg,
Yeah.
and you kick at the back of the knee.
Right.
And then
Okay.
the person drops.
So back of the knee and then
Yeah.
that person drops. So just you pretend to do it again. So
So I'll do it towards you.
yeah.
So throw. The second one, you go underneath.
Under,
Then
like that. And twist knee.
It's that foot.
It's this
right,
foot.
Right
Like
leg.
that.
You put your foot on the back of the knee.
Oh, like
So
that.
like that.
Oh,
And
right.
then-
Okay.
So
Right.
from here, was it when you've got the person on the arm, you
Yeah.
then put your foot on the back of the knee and press down. They hit the ground, and then you can pivot on the right foot and
Then
smash.
smash one in the
And
face.
that
Yeah.
would be the knockout blow.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So
Alright.
quickly do that again.
Yeah. Okay.
So measure up the karambit.
Yeah.
Comes in, jab, comes into the second one, straight under,
Down.
knee, slap. And that's the knockout blow. And he's knocked out for the next like couple of seconds.
That's cool. Right.
Right. Second guy is dead easy. We've not got like a broom handle or anything.
No, but imagine you've got baseball bat.
We'll use this chair.
Right.
So the idea is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in sort of like with a baseball bat or something and, just go, and then you just grab hold.
Grab hold.
Again, just sort of don't even think about it. Just sort of like grab and then up.
And
down
then
again.
smash.
So
So do I need to put all of the weight? Will George have to put all of his weight into that?
yeah, but what I think what we'll have to do for that is
Obviously two separate shots. We're not going to get
two
sort of
shots.
slammed
But I
over
think
to
what,
it.
for that
Slammed.
it'll probably be quite easy if because obviously one of them will you can have like someone along with George just like trying to lift the guy out of frame and just like showing the feet lifting off the ground.
Yeah.
And then for the following one, I saw something that was on an indie film, which is where they actually had a guy laid on the ground. And what happened is they picked him up as they sort of like did the action for lifting him, but in that one they didn't actually lift him at all. Well, they did lift him and they showed the shot of him lifting, but when they were thrown to the ground, he didn't like lift up. And they had a guy laid on his back on the floor,
Yeah.
holding a pillow. And he had a pillow under the guy, but what happened is when he falls down, the guy then like brings his arms down slowly, so the pillow acts to cushion the guy. His arms act as a shock absorber, and then it ends up being a pillow, a man, a pillow, and the actual actor laying on top. So the guy acts like a crash man.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, if we use this, so like, what was it? So the guy comes in with a baseball bat,
I
the
grab
hold,
that
go for the
into
throw,
the chest. Up
and then
then slam you down.
and then
Backwards.
second shot you can have the guy like
Obviously
on the floor as a crash man. Yeah,
Men.
and that's literally it. That's just like he
That's
is.
just one.
You've got one
That was
guy
just
that's-
a big guy, sort of like
Yeah.
a big sort of.
So for that one, I don't know whether you want to use like a baseball bat or, in fact, for that we could.
I've got a baseball bat.
Oh, we could get like was it a staff, and actually have a guy go and do that with like a staff because you can get a staff that's about this tall. You can quite easily flick it behind yourself,
Right.
and then have him come up. And then on that one, literally just as he's like, I don't know, screaming something in Chinese or something like that, just literally have him doing all this like cool little shit, and then he's just
Bang.
stops.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of like bang, down. Okay, well that's an absolute waste.
Yeah. Alright, man, nice one. Right, so
And then-
that'll be. Right, we've got Max and Matty as the other guys. So there'll be Max, Matty. Yeah. No, wait. How many is there? 4, aren't there?
Including me.
If you want to be in it.
Three henchmen and then the top dude.
Yeah.
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 So-
So that's the three henchmen because the first henchman gets the crap kicked out of him, punched in the face.
Yeah.
The second henchman is with the karambit and he falls to the ground. The third henchman with a pole or whatever does some crazy shit, gets just knocked out easily.
Right.
Second henchman gets back up again, and then this is where it comes to the final bit, which is where was it? Where I suppose we could try and have a look at doing some sort of like interesting stuff, where it comes in like that, and then you just stop and just reverse the blade or whatever. But for
Yeah, okay. So
Simplicity-
what it is, you sort of do that.
for
twist
simplicity
it.
purposes, no, this is for the
That's
for
what
simplicity
for.
purposes, yeah. We'll
Yeah.
just come in like this,
Yeah.
and then here you just stop with
Oh,
your
that,
arm on
and
the
then
elbow,
that,
and then you press your point in here with your hand,
Yeah.
and then here you just turn the karambit into the guy's throat, and then he just drops to the floor. So you've gone through like a rapid fist fight, which you just beat the guy bloody. You then go to karambit, where you just fed up and you just knock him out. Third guy with a pole trying to like swab, and that guy's then just beats him with brutality.
And then the last
which-
big guy.
And then the
You.
yeah, then the
That's
second guy
the
gets
guy.
back up again, knife with the karambit, and then the last guy with the balsam.
Alright, okay.
So if
Sweet.
it's not me, it's pretty easy to teach someone how to use it.
Then
It's so childish, but it's so fun. Anyway,
okay.
this one I've not actually thought of any set moves yet. It's just a series of things.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure how you want.
Because did you mention about adding, sort of doing everything that we've already done into one thing?
Yeah. So it's like
The main guy's just sort of notice what you're doing and then stops it, sort of blocks it against
Yeah,
you.
sort of.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm not quite sure how you want the last one to build up. Whether you want it to be like a conversation with the guy, and then it goes into the fight, or whether you want it to sort of like.
No, I want to do it totally silent if we can.
Totally silent. Well,
So
yeah.
like I think it must be when I'm filming it. I want I want you to have sort of like a realization. You know, shit, I've got nobody else. I'm gonna have to go and fight the guy now. Shit.
Yeah, cool.
So it's sort of like a okay, let's do it. Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
so sort of like, whole sort of thing of like, okay, everyone's dead and it's like. And then just sort of like.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Again, like I said, I've not thought of an actual like routine for this one, so I'll probably think about that like in the next like 20 minutes. I'll
Yeah.
do that. But for simple processes, one of them was going for the jabs again. So it comes up and it'll be for if I
That
go
one.
for
So
this
sort of
jab,
like that.
block out, and then come back in with a knife.
Yeah.
And then here, all you need to do is then just sort of like duck as the knife goes past you,
Yeah.
and then he turns the knife round.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that where I go grab that arm again?
No, this is a separate thing. So when it comes in,
Jab.
and then here you just block with that arm.
Oh,
just-
sorry, shit, sorry.
So he goes up for a jab, you
Sure.
pass that out, and
Yeah.
then here he comes for your head, and this one is like an obvious miss.
Yeah.
Turns the blade, brings it back,
Yeah.
and then here's the point that you duck,
Yeah.
and then go in for sort of like a rugby tackle.
A rugby tackle.
Yeah.
And
But
then
again,
what?
that's just like
Is that knocking him to the floor?
this is just little things that I've thought of. I'm not actually, like I said, I've not
Yeah.
like knitted them together. It's just things that I was thinking
Thinking
of, and it looked cool. So then the other one with was it the karambit is that he comes in for this, and this is where you do the
The
block,
thing.
and then. So that is.
Okay,
the,
so he's just
you've tried-
noticed what he's doing.
Yeah, so it's
That-
that you've tried to do the
that-
same. So here you've tried to do the same move that you did with the other guy, and he
Yeah.
just ducks under his own arm
Yeah.
and punches you in the kidney,
Right.
or Jordan in the kidney.
Yeah.
So, hang on, just for another like a reference thing. So it's
Yeah. So it's that.
Block.
He does that.
under
Bang.
smack.
That's going to be my side.
Yeah,
Or is that
it'll
going to be in the?
Well, it'll be
sort
on the
of
side.